process of assessing projects, loans and investments through multiple time periods requires the knowledge of financial mathematics and monetary features, all of which will be discussed in this short video. Time value of money and inflation. Firstly, the business needs to understand the concept of time value of money. Time value of money is the concept that money has a value due to time because any money received now or in the past can be invested to earn interest. For example, $1 was received today, it will be worth more than $1 in the future because you can invest it and earn interest. Similarly, inflation follows this in that $1 is worth more now than in the future as it can buy more goods, for inflation is a rise in the general level of prices of goods and services in an economy. These two factors need to be understood by the business and kept in mind when assessing their investments over a 5 to 10 year period.
Multiple cash flows or mixed stream of cash flows are flows of varied amounts of cash that occur at different points in time. An example to do with simple interest in a multi-period case requires you to multiply the interest earned by how many years the account will pay interest for. This is added to the principal, the same as simple interest used in a one-period case. The only difference is multiplying the interest by how many years stated. After having done this, then it is time to plot your loan or investment on a timeline.
Timelines. Timelines are a visual tool used for summarising and displaying cash flows that occur at different points in time. First things first, when the business initially invests money in shares or projects or borrowing money from the bank, it is ideal that they create separate timelines for each of the financial activities that are about to commence or still going to be active within 5 to 10 years. Timelines are very useful to all businesses as they provide a visual representation of loans and investments, but most notably is that they are easily interpreted by anyone.
Future present value of mixed stream cash flows. To calculate the values of investments both in the present and the future can be done through financial mathematics. By calculating the value of an investment, you can accurately depict the value in the upcoming year or years. As for the present value, it is quite the opposite as we are moving the amounts back in time rather than forward through time. The calculation of both of these should be presented in a timeline.
Determining the type of interest. Determining the type of interest used for each of the loans and investments will help the business assess the performance of investments and track the interest gained on the outstanding loans. This will be calculated using the simple and compound interest formulas. The simple interest formula states that future value equals present value times 1 plus the interest rate times time. The compound interest formula is similar to that of the simple interest. However, time is squared to the formula. Once this is completed, you can have gained the relevant values. It is time to put them on a graph so they can visually see the progress of loan to investments and predict the outcome of the next amount of interest earned in the next period of the year or year.
By assessing your business decisions through these methods, you will find it much easier to keep track of your loans and investments and the interest you will be earning on them or paying on them.